Beats by last Sunday. Beats by last Sunday. Beats by last Sunday. Beats by last Sunday.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing today? So today's video is just a very, I feel like an update is gonna come later, but today I am going to be taking down my braids, but I really want to share a story that literally just happened to me yesterday. Okay, so let me start this story. So guys, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a hotel. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in a hotel. And reason being, I don't know, I've just been going on a journey and just, having intimacy with God. And I can't really explain what is really happening right now because I'm still in the process. I think it's just best for me to allow myself to really understand what's going on, because I don't really know myself. So anyways, hotel hopping. And I found this cheap hotel online. It was really, really inexpensive. And they allowed pets, and most importantly, there was parking, free parking. And I was like, yes, Lord. They had the laundry on site. It was a 3-star hotel, and from the pictures, it didn't really seem like it was going to be horrible. What? So I booked my stay for 9 nights. Another thing that was also important, aside from just like pets, parking, laundry, was also a kitchen. I don't know. You know when you you think your hair has like grown like so much. So I needed a kitchen because I had food with me, and I'm really like trying to be very consistent with my diet. So I didn't want anything like throwing me off and stuff. So I'm not going to mention the name of the hotel, just for, I don't know, just because even though at the end, the last day, which was yesterday, where I had to just like move out and ask for a refund, shit got like hot. Although it has slowly been building up, I would just like to say that I 100% understand the customer service I get in general, just like how it is. I'm just not going to say the hotel's name because of the people that work for them, because obviously it's not their fault. Anyways, I read the reviews of this hotel ahead of time. I'm telling you, like, the price was so good. Like, it was so cheap, it was so affordable, and it was one of those, like, okay, you see the bad reviews, you'll see the good reviews, and you're just like, let me just take a leap of faith, let me just take a chance, let me just take a chance. Let's take a chance, and hopefully this wouldn't happen to me. So I took my chance, and boy oh boy, the reviews kind of said it all. I drive into the hotel, I get to the area. The area, by the way, is like a bougie type area. Like, there's actually one of the most popular malls in this area there. I don't have anything else to compare it to. How do I explain it? Like, that whole area is just an industrial like street, or like a corporate street. There are 2 apartment buildings that are all like very tush looking and everything. I was like, okay. There was also a Wegmans. So it was like the tush area. I took a left turn into the industrial area, and then I took a right turn, saw the apartments, and then I took another left turn, and I saw the suites, the hotel suites. My God. Like, when you talk about catfishing, as per like what you put on your bio is not what I am meeting at the restaurants. All I can say is that the hotel aged. It aged and it did not age well. I said, you know what? It's okay. You know, you can't judge a book by its cover. The outside might look, you know, like shady and stuff, but like it's what's on the inside that counts. At this point, like I've literally just been driving with like stuff in the backseat. I'm like, okay, so this is just where I'm going to be for the next couple of days. I parked my car, I got my car, knowing that I was gonna go back. I just wanted to, you know, upload the first set of stuff. So I open the car door, I get down, and I can already hear in the corner like these two like men, one was white, one was black, and this guy was just like talking about how he was like about to like beat someone up. So I go inside, and first of all, I don't know, like I really wasn't expecting much because he had 3 stars on like Google. So I wasn't really expecting much. I wasn't going there for an experience. I just literally wanted like, I just wanted to leave my head and just continue doing what I was doing. I didn't go there for any kind of like spot. Like I just wanted to sleep, get my car situated, be able to cook my food, park for free, period. But seeing how like I have stayed at a couple of nice places in my lifetime, like, okay, this is definitely not in the picture. I guess that's really what I'm hinting at. Not so much so that the place was like underwhelming, but it was just different than the picture. I had opted that I was going to pay when I get to the hotel. The woman asked me for my card. I give her my card. She runs the card and then she says, sorry, your card declined. It said insufficient funds. I was like, no way. Anyways, I check and I see very much insufficient funds. I don't want to mention the third party. It's like one of those, you know, hotels, Expedia, like stuff like that. But it's actually very popular. Oh my God, a good deal. In the third party thing, of course, they give you like low room deals, and then they had another sub thing that gave me $100 off the room. So like, I'm telling you, like, you just seem like, oh my God, like perfect. I'm checking my app, my bank app. Come to find out that that third party had debited the money from my account. Jesus. Anyways, so I get on the phone with the third party, and the third party saying, oh, they don't process payments as the hotel that processes payments. I'm there standing with the hotel front desk lady, and she's like, what showed up on my bank statement was the third party. So you showed up as a third party debiting my account. It didn't show up with the hotel's name. There was just no way that I was going to have that money come back to my account that day. So I just paid for one night, and they had assured me that the next day this whole thing would clear. The third party tried to pay it off as one of those hold payments, but I'm thinking to myself, why would you hold a payment knowing that I'm supposed to go to the hotel that day and pay that fucking payment? Like, how did that make sense?
Stop it.
Anyways, you know, God being God, I was able to just stay there for that night. I paid for the cats. I started making my way to the room. It's not like I had to bend on the floor and use a fucking magnifying glass to be like, where's the dirt? Like, at this point, from the outside, I already knew what I was walking into. So I find my way to the room. The room was pretty spacious. I would say that it's kind of the same size as this place I'm in, except this is a studio and that was a 1-bedroom. So I put my stuff down and I continue making that back and forth. That back and forth was such a trip. It was such a journey. I fell asleep on the wheel, like behind the wheel. And what was funny was I spent the whole night moving. I didn't sleep after the last like back and forth. 3 in the afternoon. I don't even know how my eyes closed. Like my car jerked and I woke up. I was so tired. I get into the hotel. Right now, I've been on the road literally 24 hours at this point. Not like I was just driving. I was moving heavy shit. Like I was tired. Come back, lay down on the bed. Time to close my eyes and take a nice sleep. The people above me. Oh my God. It was so... But you see I'm doing something though. So, time to close my eyes and sleep. that was a problem. Another thing is, I'll just insert this really quick. This has been a really full circle moment. In 2019, the people above me, when I lived in Rhode Island, they called the police on me because I went up there to fight. I went up there to fight. I didn't really go up there to fight, but then like the anger just came out of nowhere, bro. Separate video, I'll do another story time. Anyway, so obviously now being in the same position, it was almost like God was said, okay, like, have you grown? Have you grown in any way, my dear? The person who was there actually stayed. So I moved in on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. I got there at 3 p.m. He was there from 3, his shift was from 3 to 11. So he saw me do the back and forth 3 to 11, went home, person who was doing night shift came, and then he came back around like maybe 12 noon. So he saw me do the back and forth until 3 p.m. on Wednesday. He obviously knew I was fucking tired. So I went to sleepy, my eyes are red, I was like, bro. I just like stood at the front and I was like, I literally haven't slept in 24 hours. I wasn't laughing, but I was just like, please, I need you to go and tell the people above me to like shut the fuck up. I didn't say that. So I was like, goodness, can you just reduce the noise? So I go upstairs and I see him walking to go upstairs. He used the stairs. I use the elevator. I go back to my bed, close my eyes, try to sleep. So like 30 minutes later, I wake up again, go back downstairs because of the noise. I'm just like, can you just tell me who's up there? At this point, I knew that they were children. I knew that they had to be children, but I didn't know like who else was in the apartment. And this is me just asking because, you know, like if somebody has some form of needs or is like differently able, like, okay, you know, I just wanted to know what the dynamic of the apartment was, like the situation was before I just like go and knock on somebody's door. Okay, there are children there, but who are their parents? Like, so the guy was like, oh, he can't tell me who lives up there. But yes, there are children there. So I tell him I'm going to go upstairs and talk to them. He was like, yeah, sure. So I go and knock on the door. I was so pissed. And she says, who is it? And in my mind, I was like, you fucking bitch, open the door. But like, for some reason, the only thing that came out of my mouth was, hey. I'm currently editing this video and there's this part that I just remembered that I wanted to share. So when I checked in and I was going up to my room, I met these two ladies and we talked a bit. They asked me about my tattoos and then I asked them about theirs and then we went our separate ways. So sometime in the evening when I had done about like 2-3 trips, I saw them again, found out that they were actually on my floor. I was coming out of the elevator and they were coming through the exit stairway. They saw me, I saw them, and now they had changed into more like a casual, like home wear, as opposed to earlier they were in business casual. The one who I was really talking to about the tattoos, she looked so lit, and then she just kept on saying, she's moving in. She's moving in. And I don't know why that scared me, because the place already looked scary as fuck. I literally was like, okay, does nobody move out after they move in? Like, what the hell is going on? Another review, which I'm going to post here as I'm talking, of someone talking about somebody dragging furniture, and it's the same type of noise that I was hearing. The only difference is this person said it was coming from the 2nd floor. For me, the dragging of furniture was coming from the 4th floor. And if you notice, all the reviews talking about the noise from the loud kids and the running around or the scratching of furniture on the floor, all those reviews are from 6 years ago. So it's like, why am I experiencing the same thing, the exact same thing that happened to other people 6 years ago, 4 years ago? It just have to be ghosts. It has to be spirits living in that hotel or people who just haven't moved out since 6 years ago. Future a day out. But anyways, it's scaring me. I started to think, like, are there actually people above me or are those just ghosts? Like, it seemed so scary. Like, literally scary is the way to, like, put it. But whatever. Anyways, back to the video. So I'm like, hey, and she comes, she opens the door. I'm like, hi. So I live underneath you guys and I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, the noise and everything, and she's like, oh, I'm so sorry, and she opens the door wider and I see like 8 children in the apartments in the hotel room. I'm like, fuck. She was like, oh, they never really, you know, get to leave the hotel room. So, that kind of like trying to burn their energy somehow. I'm like, yeah, I get it, but please, I come under you. Like, I was a child once. When they told me that there was somebody under me, be quiet, I knew how to be fucking quiet. It's like, but obviously, I couldn't really say how I really felt because she looked like a single mom. I didn't know if she had a husband or whatever, but it looked like a single mom situation. I had to trim my hair, y'all. I couldn't really tell before, but now I can definitely tell. I said I didn't want this to be about hair, but like I'm literally taking out my hair. The real test though, if this front hair is like here, then actually should we just do the front real quick? There, let me wait. Anyways, I went there. She was very apologetic and I was very understanding. I was like, I get it. I don't have kids, but I understand. And I saw her literally tell the children, like, you guys, be quiet. But she did have a Scottish accent and I was like, what are you doing in this place? It was so weird when she opened her mouth. I was like, random. In my head, I didn't say that out loud. But anyways, I go back to my apartment to sleep and I was able to sleep comfortably for like an hour. And then the noise continued. The noise from the people above me, that's one separate situation. When the people above me took a shower, it came out from my tub. And I'm still wondering a little bit, like, was I dreaming that? Like, but it's like, there was no way, like, it looked like bubble bath soap. Like, you can't like put Dove in the tub and to form like a huge thing from the drainage all the way to the end of the tub. So like definitely it was something not from my place. And it was coming out from, how there's the faucet and then there's usually like this silver knob looking thing, but it doesn't move, it's just there. It was coming out from that knob. So it's not me. So there was that. So the noise, the shower, what else? It seemed like the people who are above me went very on time with their sleep schedule, so there was now more noise at night. The people at the front desk, the manager I guess, told me that, oh, you're the one with the problem, so you move. You don't want to move the people with children to the ground floor. Like, what are you talking about? But I guess that's really what hotels are about. Like, oh, you're the one with the problem, so. But I really wonder, like, if there's a situation where they actually tell them to move. So as you see my neck, we're getting there. So the conversation about me being the one that had to move, this was like maybe Thursday. I moved in Tuesday, this was Thursday. Should I have been this zoomed in this whole time? Anyways, I somehow found myself downstairs at front desk telling them that I need them to move me to a different room. So they were like, oh yeah, sure. We'll see what rooms that we have available. And I don't know who these people are. So like I'm saying, I don't know their thought process. I don't know their morals, their values. I have no clue. So for all I know, this could have just been the whole plan to just get me out of the room that like attracts people so that, that room can be available and they get money. So they take me to the room that they have available. I walk into the room. At first whiff, it smelled like cigarettes. And I haven't really spoken on here, but like, I haven't smoked a cigarette in a minute. Again, this is very much, thank you, Jesus. I was just like, no. Like, why do I want to do that to myself? But when I first walked into the room, I smelled the smoke, but I thought like I could handle it. I thought I could handle it. I thought it wasn't like a big deal. What? So I'm like, you know what? It's cool. I'll take it as long as I'm free from the people above me. I brought one suitcase and I just walked into the room and then the cigarette smell really hits me. And I was like, yo, is this what I am going to have to deal with till I'm done? And the funny thing about this whole situation, which is why I'm like, I don't know who these people are, is before I came to the hotel, I already read reviews and somebody 100% talked about a room that just smelled like cigarettes. So I'm like, and he said that he complained and the cigarette like stained his clothes. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, that's not great. For you to like lie. You know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to just be like, yeah, we know this room has like problems and stuff, but they didn't. They just acted as if like, oh, are you serious? Oh my god, so brand new. Again, I'm trying not to make this a hair video because anyways, so I go back to the front desk. I feel like I should trim like up here, but I'm like, you know, I'll give you my length. In fact, don't vex me. I just won't give you a trim at all. Just respect yourself. Just respect yourself. I'm angry at my hair. Just respect yourself, bro.
Get some help.
My hair hasn't been exposed to any form of heat. I've been watching a lot of videos. Sorry, this is my hair video. I go downstairs and I tell the guy, like, you know, that room smells like cigarettes, so I just can't. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I just cannot. And he's like, why am I just talking about it now? He was like, why didn't I say anything about the cigarettes the first time we walked into the room? Which is true, like, good point. But like, Jesus. Huh! I was like, when we both walked into the room, like I noticed the cigarette smell, but it didn't hit me as much as it did when I walked in the second time. I couldn't be there, and I kind of opened the fact that I'm a retiring smoker, because literally once I drove onto the property, I said, God, this is gonna be tough. Everybody is smoking, even the guy, the front desk person showing the room smokes as well. So he was like, oh, so you don't want this room anymore? I'm like, no, sorry, I can't take it. It's like, I'm just not about to compromise myself. How can you walk, like anybody who walks into the room and says they don't smell it is just like up to something. Like it was just so ridiculous. Like, bro, get out of here. I was literally about to compromise my sanity. Saturday or Friday, I wanted to boil my pasta. Mind you, I had already cooked since I moved in. I had been cooking. But then, like, I'm not going to lie when I say I wasn't looking for particles inside the fucking water. I said, wait, what? Like, I have never been in a situation where in America I have been checking to see whether there are particles in the water. I mean, I know people complain about chemicals in the water, but particles? Particles? I was not prepared for that. Mind you, while I was there, my body starts to itch me. This was happening to me at the fucking hotel. And then I saw a spider. That spider was coming charging at me. Oh, that spider was on a mission. I killed that shit real quick. I said, I don't know who sent you. At this point, obviously, it has settled that this place is just like low. When it comes to them maintaining the whole property, it's just low. I was upset. It was almost as if God was just, you know, telling me, babe, just like calm down. Just like calm down. Like just calm down. Like, because everything that was happening, I was reporting to the front desk. But in a very like, hey, you know, like the situation in my room. On Sunday, I went to the front desk and I said, look, the water particles are a problem. The people above me are a problem. But if you can't find me, room is fine. Mind you, this whole time my body was itching me. And I was there just like, you know what? I can put up with it. God will show you your worth even though you're struggling. God will show you this is not where you are. This is not what you deserve. I'd like to say I passed that test of not exploding at my neighbors because it would have been different in 2019. Jesus Christ. Anyways, Monday comes, internet is not working, and I was so frustrated. Why was I so frustrated? Because I was using the internet to do something important. So I go downstairs and tell them about the internet. The woman is checking somebody in and she's trying to make it seem as if like, oh, it's just your phone. As if, you know, like this hotel is not a rundown piece of fucking garbage. I'm like, no, my laptop and my iPad, which don't use a SIM card, are now connecting to the internet. And she's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'll have to call the company. I was like, okay. And I was like, also, somebody was meant to check the particles in the water yesterday. Nobody came to my apartment. I said, okay, we'll check. This was on Monday. Okay. So she says someone is going to be up there at 5:30. It was around like 2 o'clock. And the maintenance person comes like knocking on the door. The guy's like, oh yeah, I heard that you have like white particles in your water. I'm like, yep. So I took the measuring cup, their own measuring cup. I rinsed it and then filled the glass with water, and they're like ginormous sizes of. See my neck, guys. I honestly would not say. Let me zoom in. I've kind of been scratching it since I've been sitting down here, but I broke out in hives, and I don't know whether it was just due to the stress, because I do break out a lot when I'm stressed. Like it's a thing. Like I get cold sore, I break out on my forehead, my neck, and here I am in hives, and it's so itchy, and like it looks very moisturized now. Oh fuck. And I was just freaking out, and I haven't even told you guys the scary part. I showed the maintenance guy the water, and his response was, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Our hotel doesn't have a water filtration system.
What did he say?
Oh, America, land of milk, honey, America. They said that there's no water filtration system, and I just freaked out because I was like, not only am I cooking with this shit, I'm like bathing in it, I'm like brushing my teeth with it, like I'm washing my vagina with this stuff, and you're telling me that there's no filter system? What? Are you kidding me? I went downstairs, I showed them my neck, I said, look, I'm breaking out in hives, literally. Another couple of hotels later. But I'm still editing this vlog. It's been like a month, but whatever. But yeah, I didn't really explain what happened. I did, and I'm also trying to paint my nails. I did what I would like to call, I pulled my white girl card. I was trying to say I pulled my white person card when I went there, and I caused a scene, and I complained. I called the office, because you know, like each hotel has a number. I called the general number, like the corporation number. I called the corporation number, and I was like, oh my god, I have fucking hives on my body. Are you fucking kidding me? Your shitty hotel doesn't have a water filtration system. I mean, I didn't say, I wasn't like this, but when I was talking to the guys on the phone, like the corporates, like when I was talking to corporate, I was, calm, because I was trying to get my fucking money back. So I wasn't trying to like just, do anything to make them not want to give my money back. So I complained with sense, if that makes sense. But when I went to the front desk, because the front desk guys were like, oh, what are you talking about? Because there were actually people, I felt so bad, because I felt like well, if you're moving in here, you need to know what the fuck is going on. It wasn't what it claimed to be at all. So I went there and I caused this scene. Like, oh my god, my neck! Yo, guys, it was really bad. Like, I wasn't at that level of hysteria, but like I caused a little hysteria. And then corporate had to call the hotel, and they did my refund for me. Nobody wants to fucking hear that there's no water filtration system. Like, you are telling people that you can cook in a place that the water is not filtered, and you're not doing disclaimer. There's no filter in this building. Like, do you know how I could, like, bro, to sue? If I wanted to go, let's go. So yeah, that was very I caused a fucking scene, and I made it really clear that like I knew my rights. You don't just go to the people at the front desk and be shouting. No, you gotta call corporates. Corporate. That's what happened. Okay, I pulled my white girl card. I pulled my white girl card, my white person card, my Caucasian card, and I got my money back. I remember saying in the video that like God was just telling me calm down. I think he knew, obviously God knew that the build up was coming, and it's like, this is not really the time to be shouting and be jumping. Like, yeah, you go to places, hotels, people will make noise and stuff if they're children. That one is what you just have to deal with. But like, there's a greater battle coming, and the fact that you've kept quiet all this time, you have something like to show, like, and this happened, and I told the front desk that happened, So anyways, I was settled. by the grace of God, by the wisdom of the Most High. Wait, come on now, somebody. Sorry guys, I don't know what I'm on. I just had like tiramisu and almond cake and I think I'm having a fucking sugar rush. The lighting isn't really the best here, but if you guys can see, no more hives. I'm healed. I mean, yeah, it's almost been like 3 months now. Almost. So, there's nothing a good tea tree oil can't fix. Hello. Back to the video. And they said that a refund will be given to my accounts. It was just such an experience, for sure. I had to leave immediately. And then I found this place. So I started moving at 7. I took like 7 trips back and forth. Got an Uber to help every single time I went back and forth. The reason why I had an Uber is because my car already had things in my car. So I couldn't like offload what was in the car because the thing that was in my car was supposed to stay in my car. That was my yesterday's experience. I started moving around like 8 and I lay down on my bed to go to sleep around 7 this morning. It was 7 in the morning. I lay down, closed my eyes. Now I'm on this section. Let's see.
Beats by the last
Okay guys, that completes this storytime video. I have finished my hair. It is almost 1 in the morning, but anyways, I know you guys saw my hairy pits. It is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know by liking and subscribing. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.